right there, Messi's impact in the MLS. Give me your take on that and what Messi's doing right now for the sport of soccer, period, in the United States of America. Like, because now I could even see guys that doesn't even know shit about football. I mean, soccer, we call it here. No, nothing at all. Having a conversation with me about, yo, you see the Messi game?
So I remember in the beginning of the season, MLS they announced that the MLS games won't be free anymore. Yeah, they have to be on Apple Plus TV. You know what I mean? And I was like, hey, there's no way I'm gonna pay for this stuff, man. And I never paid for anything of that stuff.
Right.
But when Messi showed up, I signed up for Apple Plus to watch MLS. I would admit I signed up. I'm like, I can't miss this. So like going back to people thinking or saying it's not as easy. First of all, I'm so tired of people, including you,
I'm gonna get there.
always
Okay.
talking smart about the MLS. We know the MLS is not the best league in the world. We know that. But don't tell me that Messi's only doing this because everybody sucks. Messi has been doing this for, wow, almost 20 years to everyone. He did the same thing in Barcelona for all these years. He did the same thing when he went to Paris. He's been doing the same thing at all the World Cups. So don't tell me that, yes, defending the MLS can be compared to the top leagues in the world. But Messi is Messi. It don't matter where he's playing. Messi gonna do what Messi does. He's the goal. And this the guy that actually I just saw an article today on in the sports app saying because did you know that they had a game last night too in Cincinnati?
Yeah, in Cincinnati. Yeah, I was
Right. So he's played like a crazy number of games since he arrived over a month ago. So they are saying they might have to give him a break. so the US Cup tournament championship, which they qualified for the finals yesterday, is coming up soon, and then the bunch of MLS Premier League MLS games coming up. So they are saying, don't buy your ticket. If you want to see Messi, don't buy the tickets yet, because he might need to rest some of those games. So don't get too excited and pay thousands of dollars to go watch Messi. He might just not show up. But I think going back to the impact yes on MLS, though, like you said, when have we ever seen that many celebrities go to Miami to watch soccer? I mean, I saw LeBron James. I mean, like the Kardashians, Serena Williams. I'm like, everyone, even the ones that don't even understand soccer, even the ones that say soccer sucks, they all show up just to see this man. You can't deny. I think the impact he's gonna have on MLS will be bigger than the impact that Pele had on American soccer when he came way back in the day.
Whoa.
Yes, I think so. Because
but wait. Now that's a different era. That's way different, because at the same time, like, soccer wouldn't be soccer yet in the United States if you didn't start from the Pele eras. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand in today's, like in today's world, in today's era, yes, you could say that is a big impact, but don't forget where it's all starting. Just because, I mean, it's like when we look at the situation right now with the old NBA or the old soccer world, those that paved the way, Pele paved the way for Messi to even come to the United States.
That's true.
Don't forget this dude. I'm not gonna know. Whoa.
That is true, but I'm just saying the impact that Messi has had on American soccer is bigger than any other star that has ever come across.
Right.
David Beckham was the closest to that. The rest of them.
What about Zlatan?
Zlatan had the swag, but people were not tuning in towards Zlatan. The people that don't watch soccer, they didn't tune in towards Zlatan.
Right. I see
Only the ones that knew who he was, like us, we will tune in. Some of us would tune in regardless who's playing. I mean, but the impact that Messi has had on soccer, man. Look at Miami. Miami is the worst team in MLS right now. They are sitting at last place. Man shows up, everyone on the team gets better.
But who else showed up? Who else showed up with him from Spain?
Well, Alba showed up,
Albert and
and
Busquet. I can never say his name all the way.
ah,
Sergio Busquet, right?
you're right.
Yeah,
But they
defensive
all
midfielder.
they're also old. They're not young anymore. They're also old. But I'm saying if those two showed up without Messi, Miami still be on the bottom. So yeah, those two others showed up, but it's because of Messi. He just elevates everyone around him. Everyone gets better. Do you know even the goalie? I think his name is Calendar, African American goalie. They
Uh-huh.
just called him to the national team. They've been seeing him all these years, right? But now suddenly everyone just playing better. I remember yesterday he saved another penalty yesterday. So I mean, everybody's just getting better, and you can't deny the impact Messi has. Everywhere he goes, every soccer stadium, they sell out. They have tickets in thousands of dollars. When was the last time Americans ever paid to watch soccer thousands of dollars?
I
Never,
remember. Yep.
never. So you can't deny that impact, man. Apple, they just signed I don't know how many billions contract with MLS.
Right.
Without Messi, there's no way Apple is gonna put that kind of money in soccer. Not in
Yeah,
America.
because I mean, like you say, like the impact is that he's gonna bring crowd, he's gonna bring attendance to the. So of course, invest in that is a smart idea. But now you're talking about the competition wise, you can't just okay. We all like League One, for example, when he was in Paris. Messi had a terrible season over there in the Champion League. His performance was not as great competition wise based on his age, weight,
But
and then
I don't
when
know.
he was in Barcelona before he even go to PAG, Barcelona was not that great. Barcelona was not that good. It was getting beat in the Champions League. They didn't even want. I don't even think they won any league cups then. You know, he was declining.
But
But
but but I think what happened. It was towards the end of his time in Barcelona. They had so many conflicts with the organization. Remember that general manager? They wanted him to play for free. Remember that for a discount? Come on, you can't tell Messi to play for a discount. That's Messi. So towards the end of his time in Barcelona, it was just dysfunctional on all levels. Barcelona was gone to the toilet. They financially they didn't have enough money, and they were not. He was not happy. He
right,
wasn't smiling. So when he left and he went to play with Neymar, same situation.
he was not happy. He said it.
He was not.
He was saying it the other day about how really he didn't want it to leave Barcelona. Now
He did.
fast forward, yeah. So
Right.
fast forward, coming to the MLS. He didn't want it to come to MLS first. He wanted to go to Barcelona, but he wasn't
Right.
willing to see players take pay cuts. He wasn't willing to see other things that's gonna happen because of Messi's coming. So that's why he decided to take that route to come to MLS. And I do believe this. Messi still not ready to retire. Messi's not washed, and I do believe that the MLS it looks so easy to him watching the competition wise. This guy could be, especially like I know like the early cup games, the league cup games, whatnot. I was like, all right, some of these teams are from over there, from over there. But when the game against the Philadelphia Union, that's when I was like, yo, this is a video game. You know, as a kid, when you create a one player playing the game, that just that just a 99, the rest of them are 60, 70. You know, that's when I was watching the game against the Philadelphia Union to see how the best goalkeeper in MLS won back-to-back awards, if I'm not mistaken, for the Philadelphia Union.
Right. He was a Jamaican. What's his name?
How easy them goals was going in. I'm looking at this thing. Is this a different level here? People come in to watch Messi. They're not coming to watch a competitive soccer. Then as we that watch the game our whole life, we know what competition looks like when we step in there, when we watch Champions, when we watch the World Cup, when we watch this. So no, don't say he was doing the same thing he was doing when he was in Barcelona and when he was that. Messi's great. Messi's one of the best that ever done it, if it's not the best.
Okay.
But
Maybe I
coming
should say.
in these MLS games that I'm watching, bro, this MLS games that I watch, I could, if you want, I could read you a little stats about how quick he's scoring goals compared to when he was in Barcelona or when he was even in Paris. The League One, I think the League One is overrated. I think League One should be like below maybe the sixth toughest leagues in the world.
I do
Even there,
actually.
he was more of a competition than he is with MLS.
I do agree, but like we said, he wasn't. He was never happy over there.
Right,
He was
right.
never. He was never smart. Even when he scored, he wasn't. Have you seen how he reacts now in MLS when he scores? How he almost looks like he's a little kid again. He's having fun.
He's bringing the entertainment to a place that accepted him. I don't think he
Right.
was accepted in Paris. And especially after the World Cup, what happened against France, the beating France going back over there, the fans didn't like him. The fans didn't. I mean, like
Yeah,
coming back to the
but
MLS, right? Let me stay on this topic for a minute. Like, I love the impact, right? Because everybody around him is going to get better. Everybody
right.
around him is going to get called to United States man roster team. I think the defender or somebody, I forgot his name. I just seen a glimpse of it, and I didn't get into deep into it. It's another player is about to get called up. Now, they say they get called up to the United States man roster team. And you're not gonna be playing with Messi now. Now let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be playing with Alba and all these guys that know how to read the game ins and out like back of the hand. They're not gonna be playing with that. That's also
That's true.
something that we gotta be careful. They gotta be careful of calling these players because of Messi Day. When you had this guy and the position that he plays in the midfield, now, when he first was at Barcelona, guys like Contino couldn't play with him because they all believed they could do what Messi could do. Nima
Right.
think he could do what Messi could do. He probably
Right.
definitely believe that he's better than Messi. So coming in here, watching all these guys actually working for this guy, every time they get the ball, who's the first person that they look up to? See where Messi's at because they know they're gonna get the ball